We are ready to rumble. Well. Welcome to Monsta TV. I'm Fred, your friendly neighborhood alien. Today, we're going to tackle a subject which is quite controversial, but we're going to do it anyway, and this is transgenderism. Now, we're not going to talk about transgenderism in the philosophical sense or what it is and what it isn't, but I have two cases here which I think are worth looking at. This is about a transgender who murdered his parents, he, her, whatever the fuck, and we're going to have to take a look at this. It's going to be a bit of a longer show in the sense of that we're just going to watch stuff here, right? They've got two cases here which are just, it's supposed to give us a feeling for something. That's the reason why I'm going to be doing this, right? We want to get a feel for what the hell is going on here and the reasoning behind things. I mean, if you have people murder people, they're stupid reasons anyway. Oh, you know, she wanted his money, or she went out with another guy, or whatever the hell. You have these stupid reasons very often for murder. In fact, most of the time they're stupid reasons. And in this case, in these cases, it's just like, it's so unavoidable. It's just, there's no reasoning at all anymore, okay? And we can discuss, or we could fantasize about what might be responsible for these things. But I mean, I just want to have a look at these cases. I just saw this one come up in my feed today. So let's have a look. Here we go.
I'm running down the road yelling, call 911 for gunshots. Go in the house. Go in our house.
We need to send ambulances too, please. I think my parents were shot upstairs.
You think your parents were shot upstairs?
Yes.
Have you been upstairs to check?
No, we just ran.
Police department!
I'm going to turn this down.
Police department!
Unsure whether they were walking into an active ambush, police entered the home.
Washington City Police!
Inside, they discovered a tragic scene. Husband and wife, Joseph and Gail Bailey, had suffered fatal gunshot wounds. But after clearing the house, the shooter is nowhere to be found. Tensions are high as police know the killer could still be nearby, hiding in ambush. Then, a report comes over the radio that an unidentified male was seen running into a neighbor's house.
Running over in your basement? Just right here? We got a neighbor saying there's a male who ran into his basement. He doesn't know who he is.
The man hiding in the basement is Joseph and Gail's son, Corey Bailey. Corey and his wife were inside the house during the shooting, but were able to escape through a window. As they hide inside their neighbor's basement closet, Corey speaks with 911.
There's no need trying to be a hero in a case like that. If you don't have a gun yourself, how the hell are you going to defend yourself? So he got his wife out the window, and he took off out the window as well. There's no reason for heroics in that kind of a situation. Get your ass out of the place really fast.
Tell me exactly what happened. Okay.
We were downstairs and I started hearing gunshots and screaming upstairs.
Did someone come into your house to shoot?
Yes, I think it was my brother.
Oh, he doesn't even know who it is. It's just somebody fucking shooting. And he heard his mother scream as well.
Do you feel like it's safe to go check on your parents?
No.
Okay.
So we ran into my neighbor's basement and stuff, so we're holed out in the closet. I don't think they even know we're here, so.
Sounds like they're on the phone with 911.
They're both
I think
downstairs.
they're afraid.
Okay.
They're downstairs.
Okay. Come outside, police department! Come outside with your hands up! Let's get cover back here. If you're in the basement, step outside!
The police doesn't
See, what I don't
know.
understand is why
They
they
don't
would
know if it's the
come
killer or
down here
not.
and lock themselves in. Yeah. Come outside with your hands up! I got contact with the male. Come outside with your hands up! They got their hands up. He's all right, sir. Are you Corey?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna pat you down real quick, okay? So this is son, not our suspect. We're looking for Colin.
Yeah.
Colin. Okay.
Colin is Corey's sibling, but now goes by Mia after filing a name and gender change in court 1 year ago. You'll hear Corey still use the name Colin, while other family members use Mia.
Any idea where he'd be headed at? He started pounding on our door as soon as we were going out the window, so I have no idea. I don't even know how he got here.
So he doesn't live here?
He has a
It's
protective
difficult.
order
Like, I
against
mean,
him
if you know
already.
them all the time.
I'm sorry to be the one to tell you.
What are you going to say? What are you going to do?
They're
You know
deceased.
them, right?
Both of them. Okay. I'm going to let you deal with that, okay?
Okay.
Do you need something right now? I mean, we have a victim's advocate we can call out for you.
I don't even know where to begin with this.
No, I know.
Until he's
This
found,
is-
I don't know where to go that would be safe at this point.
Corey, how long ago did this happen?
Like 20 minutes ago, tops. That's why I had a protective order against him, so he couldn't get a gun.
So, Corey, I know this is the hardest thing you've ever done, right? I need you to tell me what happened today.
So me and my wife were downstairs
Uh-huh.
watching a show.
Okay.
Okay. All I know is I heard shooting upstairs, and then my mother yelling and screaming, and then I locked the door to our room, and I started opening the window, and got her out, and got
So she was shot and was still alive because he shot the mother first.
myself out. By the time we were climbing out the window, he was pounding on my door trying to open it, and then I heard gunshots at my door there. So I think he was trying to shoot the door open or something like that, or try to shoot in where we were.
Okay.
He's schizophrenic. He's been going through a lot of issues lately and transitioning.
Okay.
Apparently he was supposed to do some surgery or something. I haven't been keeping up on what's going on with him too much, but it got canceled and he thinks it was their fault. So
What does he drive?
he drives a yellow Kia Soul.
We're looking for
We're
him.
never gonna be safe. How are we gonna go to work if he can be anywhere? Is there any place we can stay? I don't feel safe. What if he's hiding somewhere? I knew he was going to do something like that one day.
That's a diabolical thing, you know. If you know that he wants to kill you, which kind of comes out that he would have killed a brother, obviously too, and probably his wife as well. Whatever the hell. Why should he stop? The point is, like, that's pretty scary shit. Like, you know that this guy hasn't been caught and he's out and about, and he's like in this fucking rage because he couldn't get his dick cut off, you know.
For 2 days, southern Utah was on edge with an
2 days, can you imagine? So nobody knows what the hell, and he could just appear all of a sudden, and it's Utah. Interesting.
armed suspect on the loose. Residents were urged to stay alert and shelter in place, while deputies began questioning neighbors and family.
You know why it's good to have a gun at home, right? And why it's good to have protection in your house. Fuck it.
Do you, by chance, have any cameras on the outside of your home? Nothing? No doorbell cameras, nothing?
Everyone okay?
Yeah, can I just get your name real quick? See if we can get a look at your cameras.
Oh, they're not on. And this is a quiet road. So.
Until something like this happens. She wasn't acting super crazy or upset, anything that would make you concerned that something like this was going to happen?
No, she seemed perfectly normal. No idea where she got a gun. But she's always been very docile around us, you know.
No, it's the same guy, right? But Auntie calls him she because he's a transgender.
She doesn't have the things that she had with her parents. This is just an absolute stunner to me.
When police spoke with Mia's grief-stricken 92-year-old grandma, she believed Mia wasn't even still alive.
My daughter gone.
Sorry for your loss.
At age 92, I shouldn't have lost 3 children.
The only clue police had was a telematic alarm triggered on a highway.
Hello, can you hear me? This is 911.
The owner of this iPhone was in a severe car crash and is not responding to their phone.
It came from Mia's pink iPhone smashed in the middle of the road.
Hello, this is 911.
This message will repeat in 5 seconds.
With police unable to trace Mia's phone location, they continued speaking with witnesses.
Washington City Police! If anybody's in here, let yourself be known!
So I just need to find out what you saw, what you heard.
Okay, so I was sitting on the front porch and I just heard, like, call the police, call the police.
Like how's she been the last few days? Like,
Delusional and paranoid, mentally ill. I mean, I can't put it any more frank than that.
Isn't that weird? And the auntie says, no, she's always been totally docile and sweet and nice. It is amazing, isn't it? Like how women would just kind of ignore all the crap and just make it look in a certain way, whatever way they need it. And other people are just saying, no, man, frankly, they're off their fucking rockers.
And I've known her my entire life, and she's been autistic her whole life, right?
She's autistic?
Yes, very. But these delusions, the paranoia, they're putting radiation in my food, their microphones in the walls type shit is all new.
Oh, interesting. I wonder where that comes from.
You know if she's been on any substance abuse issues or anything like that?
No, she is not. I can tell you for a fact she's not on any drugs. She doesn't like drugs. I couldn't get her to do them if I wanted to, type thing.
Okay.
She's taking, massive amounts of hormones for her transition. She's on estrogen and testosterone blockers. That's got to affect your mind in some way, and it probably did.
I see. Wow.
Not good things to her brain, she's clinically insane at this moment,
Isn't that amazing? That's the cousin. I think it was the cousin, right? And the auntie, oh no, it's always been a sweet little dude, a sweet little girly dude, duty girl, whatever.
There was 2 outside shots.
But the last 2, I was like, oh, those are gunshots, like pop, pop. That was very clear to me. So.
Police department.
You're the police?
Yes.
Can we see some ID?
Hold on, I got one for you.
That's okay. I heard what was going on and I'm quite frightened.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I'm quite frightened. I thought there was a person coming after us.
Are you aware of why we're meeting, trying to find her?
That she might have killed somebody.
So obviously very concerning, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So obviously don't answer your doors, right, like you did.
I mean, what the fuck? The police knocking at your door, saying to open up, and then obviously don't answer your door, just like you did now. You dumb fuck. What the hell?
Yeah. The panic wasn't contained to just southern Utah. Hundreds of miles north, Mia's older brother Dustin abandoned his home and went into hiding with his family, terrified he was Mia's next target.
Interesting, isn't it? It's just, interesting. Oh shit. But it's your brother. Why would you be afraid of your fucking brother?
I'm supposed to have a transition from a male to a female surgery after by tonight.
Okay.
So we think that my mom called the hospital and said, hey, he shouldn't have this surgery. She's been really upset because he was trying to get my parents to pay for it.
Oh, he was trying to get his parents to pay for it as well. Oh my god. Fucking hell, man. Look at this. There's a huge family going on there. There's one person in there, and everybody's afraid of that person now, and so on and so on. What a fucking attention sucker. Fucking piece of shit.
Concerned that he may show up at my house in South Jordan because he knows that we were, kind of trying to delay this, and he was mad with me the last time.
Throughout the night, the hunt for Mia continued, but the darkness and thick brush made the search difficult. Then finally, by chance, officers spotted a suspect matching Mia's description. As they got closer, they confirmed it was Mia.
Mia! Stop right there!
Mia pulled a gun and took off running into the desert.
Mia, stop right there!
Detectives followed behind at a safe distance and began coordinating with other officers to set a perimeter.
Let's talk about it! Mia, stop right there! Hunker back behind the bush so she can come up on your left. Now we can't see. We need lights. He's walking towards the house. What do you think? He goes towards that house. Do you want us to take him out?
Police were on the verge of shooting Mia to prevent her from entering a neighborhood and causing more harm. But then suddenly, Mia quickly turned and re-entered the unpopulated area. Police lost track of Mia and the search continued into the morning. Then, 911 received a call that a suspicious person was seen in an open field. Bingo. Heavily armed officers from multiple departments converged on the abandoned desert lot.
This is the police department. We have you surrounded. Come out with your hands up. Yeah! Police department, come out with your hands up! Come out with empty hands! All directions so we can take you in safely! Put your hands up and walk out slowly! Yeah! Police department! Come out with your hands up! You're under arrest. Come out with your hands up.
After a tense standoff, Mia finally surrendered.
Come to us! Come to us! Walk to us! Walk to us! Keep your hands where I can see them! Okay, go down on your knees. Go down on your knees. Put your hands on the ground in front of you. Slide your body back until you're laying on your face. Stick your arms out by your sides. Keep going. Turn your palms up. Do not move.
It's right here. I'm back here taking pictures of the gun. You have anything hidden in the bra? Those aren't too
hidden in the bra. Oh, for fuck's sake. You know, who is at fault for this crap? For this fucking confusing kids about what their gender is, like what sexuality they have. What in the hell is going on here? Calm the fuck on.
tight, right? Well, okay.
Yeah, this is the prosecutor I was telling you about, Jerry. Okay, super good dude. He's going to give it to you straight, okay? He's not going to BS you on things, okay?
Behind the calm voices and friendly tone is a strategy. The prosecutor is here for one reason. He wants Mia talking. If Mia stays silent, prosecutors will be forced to rely only on physical evidence, witnesses, and circumstantial facts. And even strong cases can sometimes fall apart in court.
We're here to work with you, okay?
So instead of intimidation, they use kindness, hoping the suspect will lower their guard and confess everything.
We can work on maybe getting you a change of clothes as well, so feel more comfortable.
Just a little bit left.
You're going to get some of your voice back, right?
Some of it, yeah.
While waiting for lead detectives, Mia displays compulsive behavior and obsessively cleans.
I'm going to wipe these off. Do you mind if I stand up to brush it off?
Then Mia offers a glimpse into the deep self-loathing for the body Mia was born with.
I'm going to reach my pants to tuck. That's okay.
What is it you're doing?
Reach my pants to tuck. Because I want to see this thing. I hate this thing.
Nobody... What kind of disdain for yourself do you have to have, right? I mean, it's only a fucking dick. Okay, and what this she is he going to do as soon as he has surgery? He's going to be taking dick, right? And what is this crap? This is obviously mentally grounded, right? It is obviously a mental problem. So that's where we have to talk about it. That's where this has to be treated. And then they give them hormones and they just worsen everything. These people need to be held accountable. I don't think that they ever will, except for God, obviously. But I mean, this is so disgustingly horrible and evil, what they're doing with kids. I mean, he's not a kid anymore, but it started, obviously that's where it started. This attention-seeking shit, that you would go so far, and even ask to shoot your own parents. This is disgusting. This disgusts me.
Investigators brace for a difficult interview, but instead they're met with a calm suspect who is articulate and forthcoming. Mia was shockingly open about what happened and was completely willing to describe the killings in disturbing detail.
So this is a body cam. It just runs, it protects you, it protects me, and it protects everything, right? I start this off and we're 100% honest. I'm going to assume that there's not been a lot of honesty in your life, so I'm hoping that we can change that.
What do you mean? Like, you're not a girl? That type of honesty? But you have to remember now, in this next part, that the cops are obviously trying to get information, and it's really, really important in this case. It's a murder case, of course. So it's really important. So, of course, they're going to play along, and they're going to, be nice and so on and so on. As he said just a while ago, it is so important to get the information out of him. They're going to be very surprised, like, how willing he is.
In this interview, okay? What's your current legal, is it MIA? Is that how you spell Mia?
Yeah.
Like I said, this is where I don't want to do anything, okay? So I'm going to read you your Miranda rights, okay? Okay, and with having those rights in mind, are you okay to talk to me?
Yes.
Okay. I can't say that I've done this a lot, okay? I'm not...
Yeah. You see, have everybody running around on eggshells around you. No, man. Girl, you need a kick in the nuts.
So much curious as far as what happened, but I'm kind of curious kind of what led up to it.
Well, let's see. A whole bunch of backlash from community. I can't go anywhere. I can't go on walks without people saying trap to, because I don't remember my voice right now. Trap to heartbreaker to a bunch of nasty other stuff. People jumping in front of carts and just being homeless after my family's abuse several times. And
Family's abuse. The abuse is we're not going to accept and pretend that you're a woman. Right? That's the abuse.
Being 20 grand in debt.
Is it okay if I write some notes just so that I can clarify if I have any questions, or just I want to make sure that I'm really listening to you, okay?
No worries, I understand.
So, you said you were homeless.
Well, I stayed with my cousins for 5 days. I paid them $250 because I didn't want to get a bump.
Yeah.
Let's just say he kicked me out.
Well, how long ago were you kicked out?
Yesterday.
Oh, yesterday.
Now, why would he get kicked out? Why would I kick him out? I would need a reason. I mean, just because he's transgender, why would you kick him out? You know? If he's cool and he, whatever, helps in the house or something, whatever, you know, that kind of thing, or doesn't, you know, make a mess, why would you kick him out? Nothing wrong. I mean, there's nothing that would move you to get the fuck out of here, right? So, what's going on? Why can't he be with his parents? Why can't he be with the other brother or whatever the hell? What is going on?
I kicked out. He just started going crazy, so...
Prior to living with the cousin, Mia claims an old landlord made some serious threats.
He threatened to shoot my ankles, shoot my balls, shoot my back, slow kill me, among other things.
I don't believe it. Look, this is the thing. People make up shit. They just make up shit. And I wouldn't believe this at all.
I can't even imagine what that's like. And then you said you were $20,000 in debt?
Well, I come from our loans, because my brother's, this comes from credit cards. It's expensive to be a single woman and trans on top of that.
It's expensive to be a single woman and a trans, of course, on top of that. But, like, so that would mean if you're not single, you have somebody else pay for you? Like, what the fuck?
Well, it's like $512 a month just doing the trans stuff. So that's like getting laser treatments and medication to before until I got an auto injector. That was $125 a month. So a lot of stuff adds up.
Oh, yeah. What type of medication?
Just HRT. You want to know the specifics, but yeah.
Now they dive into the heart of the...
It's amazing the way they call it a hormone replacement therapy, right? And they don't replace hormones. They'll just fucking shoot you up with fucking other hormones and suppress your actual hormones. So they're not replacing anything. All this is disgusting beyond belief.
Motive. Mia's mom calling the hospital to cancel the gender reassignment surgery.
So your mother contacted the hospital?
Yeah. Let's just say I was very furious, and I asked her, I don't want to hear excuses. I want to hear, an explanation, and I'm sorry, and I'll do something about it. She can't say sorry to save her life, apparently. I tried giving her so many chances through my life, but that's besides the point. I didn't want to call the hospital and say I was just angry.
Giving your mother chances. You must be out of your fucking mind. People can be whatever way they want. I mean, if you can be trans, and you can be whatever, and call yourself whatever, and change your name and all the rest of that, other people can be what they are as well. Isn't it amazing? You need to be all-inclusive, but of course you're not going to be inclusive of people who have a different opinion to you. Get yourself fucked. Just fuck off.
And just do something about it. But there was one hope, even though I was homeless and all this other crap going on in my life, but I had one thing going on, and she did a better one for me. So
I can understand the frustration. You're talking a lot of stuff on your plate.
To get backstabbed like that, the most backstabbed ever.
Did they know that was your ultimate goal?
Yeah, I told them I was going to several times, and I needed this.
Alright, so he was threatening with killing himself.
So bad, and my mental ability was declining, and that's why I needed that surgery.
And we all know that you can't give in because somebody's threatening to kill themselves. Okay, you can't do that.
I knew I was going down regardless, but I was like, well, enough is enough. Taking somebody with me.
So when did you have that decision that enough was enough and that it was gonna?
The same day.
Same day.
Yeah, when she refused to apologize again. She's just angry. Always angry. So sad.
Yeah, you can only take so much.
Yeah. Homelessness, or being treated like shit out in the public, to having a bunch of debt, to not getting the surgery. Only can take so much.
Yeah. There's eventually a boiling point that I don't think anybody can actually control.
So it's totally normal for all the homeless people to go around killing everybody else. Fine, great.
And I tried. I went to pickleball, went to volleyball, seek out friends. I went to the hospital. It's not like I didn't seek out help, even through the cops.
Yeah, well, when was the last time you think you searched out help with the cops?
Not too long ago. It was the 5th that day.
Like I said, I can't even imagine being in your position and that one thing that you want so bad to be taken away from you. Yeah, that's hard.
Not so much want. I had like 16 reasons. It's need.
Yeah, need. You're right. Sorry, that's a bad. Want is a bad word when you're.
Oh God, no! You need to be there apologizing. It's not a need. Look at the smile. This is bullshit. Any fucking psychologist will understand this. This is crap. This is bullshit. This is manipulation. It's having you jump around like a fucking marionette. Fuck it. This is incredible.
When there's a position, like I said, I don't understand it as much. It becomes a need.
Yeah.
What about your grandma?
My grandma was the most supportive in my family.
She is the most supportive?
Yeah, she's 92, you wouldn't think so.
So who did you talk to? After Aunt Jenny, did you talk to Grandma?
No. I rushed over to her parents to do the deed.
Okay, when you say do the deed, what do you mean?
Kill them.
To kill them? When did you make that decision?
It was a spur of the moment. I still do it, even to this. I don't regret it. I hate them.
Okay.
That was amazing. And there's people who defend this bitch, this cunt, this person. People who defend this. Now you just heard what he just said. He doesn't regret it, and he hates them. And that was the last straw, and he made a decision to kill them. And we're supposed to have what? Pity? There's people that have a lot better reasons for this kind of stuff, and you still can't have pity with them. You can't go around shooting people, for fuck's sake, because you feel bad. What the hell is going on?
It's the last straw. I forgive him for so many things, but it's screwed me up so much being me.
What did you use to kill your parents then?
My gun. And I knew I could point at you guys, but I heard the conversation. You're not going to go for the kill shots.
So that's what kind of had landed you where you surrendered.
Yeah. I had people pass by, but it's like mind your own business. And you're not part of it. Enough dead people for the day.
Yeah.
Or for life, I should say.
Were you able to tell me what happened at your parents' house?
Got parked there and told myself to throw away that part of me, really, that hesitant, like always, and I ran in the door and shot at her first at the times, tried to make it quick. Dad was instant.
Was your dad in the same room?
No, he walked out, what's going on, and I pointed the gun at him and didn't say anything and shot. And then I went downstairs with my brother and I said, "You ruined my life."
Gotcha. So do you remember how many shots you fired at your mom?
It's a 12 clip, so probably like 3 rounds less. They all hit her and you didn't see it. That's why I shot so many times.
You couldn't see it.
It just went right through her. And so I made sure she was dead, so I shot at her again and again.
Okay.
Trying to make it instant, at least.
Okay. And then Dad comes around, what's up, what's going on?
Yep, and I aimed it right at his head and it was instant. He just fell backwards.
Okay, so you shot him?
Yeah, and I go downstairs, shoot one around down because I was gonna get my brother interfering, and
So what was the round for then?
a message.
Just a message?
Or so. Yeah.
What would it be like if you would have hit him?
Well, he's an asshole.
There you go. There you go. Now, you people just, whatever the people are and who the people are who are defending this motherfucker. Go ahead, just defend him.
And then you were saying that after you fired the round through the door, you went back up to make sure that was...
Yeah, make sure he's dead.
Okay, so...
It was dad first, and
then you heard your mom that she was still
kind of alive. Yeah, some noise, they're still kind of alive. And then I shot her again. Kind of small like this.
As far as the gun, where did you get the gun from?
Pawn shop.
Detectives went to the pawn shop that sold Mia the gun, which Mia says was bought legally, claiming that her brother Corey's protective order had been dismissed by the court.
She was nice. I mean, something a little cold behind her eyes, but...
Yeah, that's the thing, you never know what people are going through.
Look, that's why I freaked out working here sometimes. It's crazy.
People are crazy, you never know.
I'm really sorry. To be honest with you, I wish, I wish the mental health services were better. I wish the transitioning services were better.
What are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? What the fuck are the mental health services going to be doing in a case like this? What are they going to be doing? If they were better, they would, bring him back to earth in the sense of that, look, you're a guy, so what? Maybe you're gay. Maybe that's all it is. But like, just come back to fucking earth.
I wish that people's opinion and we're more accepting of people.
Oh yeah, of course. Now it's all of our fault that some crazy bastard goes shooting his fucking parents. For fuck's sake.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And so I'm sorry that, and even in a family, I'm sorry that it came to this.
I mean, I told you that, he's a cop and he needs to get information. All right.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that you think that you want me to know?
I technically broke the protective order by buying the gun.
Who's the protective order? Who?
My brother. My shithead of a brother.
The one that you fired at?
Yeah.
How did you end up buying a gun? Did it miss that, I guess?
It was dismissed in court. It was a private agreement.
Oh. Did you, when you went and bought that gun, did you think it was going to come to this?
No, I didn't, actually. Mm-hmm. Even if I didn't have the gun, I still would have killed my parents a different way.
Okay.
So.
As far as remorse, you're saying that there's no remorse.
I gave mercy to my brother that day, and I didn't point at him. He, no more mercy.
Wow. Wow.
My mercy got me all that bullshit. And so much for family.
Yeah.
So.
None of them are at fault that you're out of your goddamn mind. Nobody is at fault that you think you're a girl, or that you want to be a girl, or whatever it is. Or you need to be a girl. No, none of them are at fault for this. This is your thing, and you need to get to deal with this. It's incredible.
So I was spent years trying to fix that broken-ass family, but eventually just had to get out.
Cool. Is there anything else you want me to know?
Well, I knew that even if I can tell you what I could have done a lot better, and I knew all of it ahead of time. I could have put a silencer on it. I could have cleaned the rounds, and I could have, like I said, clean the rounds, pick up the rounds, love. Oh, you guys still would have found out regardless. It didn't matter at that point.
You're very intelligent, to be honest with you. You got a lot. You're very, very intelligent.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. You're an evil son of a bitch. That's what you are.
Do you ever look back right now and wish you would have done anything different?
Honestly, there's nothing I could have done different.
If you were to give me one last statement from you, what?
Well, my statement would be to transgender people and let them start earlier, not like super early. I mean, the sooner the better, and it costs so much less, and it's so much less stress, but
When do you think it's appropriate for the surgery?
At least 18, like.
When you're an adult, when you can make your own decision.
Yeah.
So being 28 years old now, at what age did you know that you wanted to transition?
Oh, Lord.
I mean, since I was born, I kind of hid it for so many years.
No, you didn't know it since you were born. And now you already know it's bullshit. This is where you know all of this is crap. Nobody knows anything when they're born. Well, he's exaggerating, that's my point. That's exactly my point. There's nothing here that you can nail down as being something proper, something that you can know anything about, because it's all exaggeration. It's all overdoing it, and it's just bullshit, all the way.
I played that alpha Chad role. I hated it. No, it wasn't me, it was a disguise.
As the interrogation continues, a new detective joins in, digging deeper into Mia's state of mind leading up to the killings.
There's only just a couple of questions that I had, if I'm okay to clarify.
Sure.
Your dad was on board about paying someone initially.
Initially.
So when you walked into that house, was your mom your only target? Your dad just got in the way, or were you?
No, my dad was part of it, though, to a lesser extent. He didn't have my back when I needed it most once again. So they never kept their promises. I hated that. I didn't want to be that person. Hated lying. Yeah, you wouldn't think so.
Yeah.
I just do. I hate it. I've had so many lies in my life that I don't want to be a part of that.
I want to just clarify as far as any remorse that you have.
Well, the remorse was I didn't want to become the monster that they made me to be. I really wanted to be good. I really did.
Okay.
But, like I said, that wasn't.
No, you are a fucking monster. If you need other people to do X, Y, Z so that you can be good, I really wanted to be good, but you didn't do as I wanted to, and that's when I became a monster. Then you are a fucking monster, because that's what a monster is.
Last resort, last straw. I tried doing every single option before that.
Seems like you checked every box that you wanted to before this, and this is where...
I checked every box I could possibly think of to get help.
So if you could go back...
There's nothing I could have done. Nothing I could have done but different.
I see. There was nothing else to be done. You just needed to kill your parents. You sick fuck.
I could possibly think of. I tried. I literally did. But it was a no or never situation on the surgery. And
was it clear to you then that the surgery had been canceled because of your mom?
Yeah.
As far as your transgender reassignment surgery, was it going to be... I know that there's just breast augmentation, or I know there's also...
I mean, that's
the most... going to be?
I wasn't going to get anything else. Maybe like the giant butt lift one day. But no, that was the one.
The breast augmentation was the...
No, girl naturally.
Okay. So yours was an actual like lower half reassignment surgery to a female. If you could go back to yesterday, would you change the outcome with your mom and dad?
I don't think there's any way of changing their minds, so no, because they're so narcissistic.
They are narcissistic. Is anybody getting the picture here?
So their answer was on them. They had their chance.
There was no option for her to be able to say, okay, yeah, I'll change my mind.
No, because I knew if I hesitated and they went to sleep, I would have done it. Mm-hmm. And then I just regret my life more and more and more, get more angrier, and then it wouldn't be just my mom and dad.
So that decision was made to not have any conversation when you walked through the door?
No, that was the decision made to kill. Yeah, my decision was done. Like, I'm done with this crap.
Yeah, makes sense.
So,
did your mom say anything?
Oh, God.
The last word, were there any last words from your mom?
I can't quite remember, to be honest.
Did you remember your dad saying what's going on?
Yeah. My dad's face that, no. I remember the image quite clearly. How the way that one affected me more.
Yeah, I know.
A lot more.
Did you think that it would affect you as much as it did?
It didn't affect me very much, to be honest. Right now, right? I guess because I've always struggled with two sides of myself.
Have you been diagnosed with schizophrenia?
No, that's what I was going to the hospital for. Anyway, I've tried all those medications and they just screwed me up.
Yeah. For what it's worth, I'm glad you're okay. Okay.
No, you're not, dude. I killed 2 people in my family.
I've done this job long enough that the death of people doesn't affect how I'm talking to you right now. Like I'm genuinely glad you're still here, okay?
Oh my God. Oh my God. You probably had to do this for the recording, of course. I mean, oh, this is so sick. It's sick.
Because I wanted to talk to you.
I wanted to get my story.
And yeah, we do have your story, and I appreciate that. You're the only one that can give it, like I said.
Yeah.
But we definitely appreciate you. Honestly, we do appreciate you giving us your story.
Is there any deeper you could crawl up his ass? He even knows himself that they're all liars.
After the interrogation, detectives received an interesting call from a witness who says she ran into Mia the morning of the murders.
I should call and let you guys know what happened when I talked.
No, this is just that part. I'm going to put the video link in the description. Of course, you can listen to that part yourself. It's just pointless crap. So what? Okay.
Punching one officer in the face and kicking another in the knee.
My belief.
While awaiting trial at the Washington County Jail, staff attempted to move Mia to a different cell, and Mia violently resisted, punching one officer in the face and kicking another in the knee. The outburst earned Mia 2 additional felony charges for assault. A lengthy public trial was avoided because in November 2024, Mia accepted a plea deal, pleading guilty and mentally ill to 2 counts of aggravated murder and 1 count of aggravated assault. At Mia's December sentencing, surviving family members delivered emotional statements. Brother Corey Bailey told the court there could never truly be justice in a case like this. We lost our parents and we lost a sibling too. Another brother, Dustin Bailey, described their parents as loving and hardworking people who had spent years trying to help Mia through worsening mental illness. Mia's attorney read a statement on Mia's behalf, expressing deep remorse and claiming that if Mia had gotten proper help, the tragedy could have been prevented.
Of course. Gotten proper help. And that what would that mean? Surgery? And then if the surgery was done and they would be still just as fucking mentally ill and just as fucking suicidal, and they would then go around killing somebody, then what? You're going to do what then? Are you going to say you're fucked up in the head then? No, you're ass crawlers. You're just fucking all... You have a... Oh, fuck. I don't even know what to say to this crap.
The judge handed down 2 consecutive sentences of 25 years to life for the murders, plus up to 5 years for the attempted murder of Mia's brother, as well as additional time for the jail assault. So a minimum, Mia will serve 50 years.
Good.
Barring a successful appeal, Mia will not be eligible for parole until 2075. Following sentencing, Mia was transferred into the Utah State Prison System. And because of a Utah law that took effect in 2024, transgender inmates are initially housed according to the biology of birth unless correction officers later approve an appeal for alternate placement, which would require an in-depth...
No, I mean, I'm not for that at all. I mean, either you... if you go to jail according to your biology, unless you got your dick cut off, okay? And you can't rape women in a woman's jail. Simple as that. Done. Must be fucking kidding me. Okay. Asmon Gold had something to say to this. Let's have a look.
So, we had this message here. So this is an individual. Let's listen to it.
Context
Can you help me understand, so with you being your age, how is your mom in control of that? And you said you were $20,000 in debt?
Mm-hmm.
What does that come from?
Credit cards. It's expensive to be a single woman and trans on top of that.
So being 28 years old now, at what age did you know that you wanted to transition?
I mean, since I was born, but the earliest I can remember is 2.
Did your parents know prior to that?
My parents knew, my mom knew for 3 years, since 2019.
Was that a big topic of contention between you and her?
It wasn't a huge topic, but she was more like, how could I put it, not very supportive. She was in shock, just didn't say anything. She kept calling me my dead name and a bunch of other stuff.
My dead name.
Oh, yeah. That fucking... They just invent words, right? Like a dead name and stuff like that. She kept calling by the name she gave you. And I can imagine that it can be really bothersome and so on. But like, it doesn't work. It doesn't help to be giving it that kind of a name, right? Like a dead name. What the fuck? It's your mother.
Mia says she was scheduled to have her long-awaited gender reassignment surgery the following month in July.
So they have a payment plan, and my dad was going to help me with a little bit of it, so...
Yeah. According to Mia, her surgery was all set to go until her mother put a halt to it.
What led up to it was, I got a call from my social worker from the hospital.
So your mother contacted the hospital?
Yeah,
There you go. These are little parts that we actually didn't see in the video. That's why I have it in here as well. And to your Asmongold. But isn't it interesting? I mean, the mother, I do have an opinion on the mother, saying like, why did you even meddle in that affair? The guy is 28 years old. Okay? Now, you don't have to pay for the surgery. You don't have to pay, okay? But like, to go there and stop it, that was like, that's diabolical. Like, just... I understand that she has something against it. I understand that she might say, look, I don't like you doing this and so on. Fine, that's her opinion. That's the way she stands to it. That's fine. But to meddle in his affair like that was uncool, okay? That was really, really uncool. She didn't deserve to die because of it, that's obvious. But that's the one thing that I have here where I say, damn it, I would be really angry with somebody as well if they meddled in my affairs. So that was uncool.
I was very furious, and I asked her, I don't want to hear excuses. I want to hear, explanation, and I'm sorry, and I'll do something about it.
Okay.
Anyway, she can't say sorry to save her life, apparently.
Great. That was very funny.
And because you killed her. Wow, good job, idiot.
I wanted to make sure that I clarified as far, because that's what was confusing, if your dad was willing to pay for a little bit.
Yeah, and then he changed his mind on it because he didn't sell a Chevy and all that stuff, but
Before she left, Mia says she realized her mother was still alive.
I do remember actually coming up just in case, because I heard her bleeding quite a bit. Like choking.
Okay.
So I went to shoot her again.
If you could go back to yesterday, would you change the outcome with your mom and dad?
I don't think there's any way of changing their minds, so no. If they changed their minds.
Amazing, right? There was no way of changing their minds, so they had a different opinion, so it's all about an opinion. Now, the meddling, that was fucked up, okay? And he could have fucked her out of it. But I mean, no way.
Which I know they're not, because they're so narcissistic.
They are. Yeah.
You're going around shooting people because they don't want to call you the right name. Then other people, oh my god, they're so dumb. They're so dumb.
Played out completely differently. Their answer was on them. They had their chance. They didn't want to become the monster that they
I didn't want to become the monster that they made me to be.
I really wanted to be good.
I wanted to be good, but then I had to shoot my parents.
Like I said, that was last resort.
It was the last. That's the last. Yeah.
I hate them.
Oh, what a retard. What a retard. So anyway, somebody replies and reposts this and they said, holy beast mode. And I was like, this is a great example for why trans communities are going on the FBI watch list. See, do you remember how yesterday they were all saying, it's a genocide. We're being genocided. They can't do this.
The White House says they will identify and neutralize political groups that are anti-American, radically pro-gender, and anti-Christ. Anarchist, sorry. But I wish it was anti-Christ. I wish it was. Damn it.
Stars. No, you can't do that. You can't have people that do this and then like this is you're nuts. Like you're crazy. There's a lot of people that support this, and that's the problem. The killer got 50 years to life. I mean, again, good. I mean, hopefully they should probably put him in jail longer than that. Now he can get castrated non-surgically in jail. I mean, I guess so, right?
So yeah, Asmongold wasn't too happy about this either. That was a good one on him. I have another little one here. I think we're going to fit it in. We're just going to squeeze it in. Talking about dead names and stuff like that, right? Teen kills mom after being misgendered. So this stuff isn't like one-off thing. It's not a one-off thing. And nobody wants to talk about it. Well, some people do, but then people say that, oh, you're whatever. What do they call it? A transgender phobe. I couldn't give a shit about these people. I couldn't give a shit about this crap. Go get yourself some mental health. You know what? We all have fucking problems and we all have things to deal with. Yeah, but you don't know how they feel. Well, you don't either. So why are you protecting their feelings? If you don't know how they feel, and if you don't know how they feel, then how do you know that they're not lying about this and just trying to fucking have people jump around and do shit for them and walk on eggshells? Fuck off.
So, teen kills mom after being misgendered. And I just gotta say, why am I not shocked by that? Apparently this girl right here, Julia Egler, seen with her mom before she started transitioning. And
yeah, why aren't you shocked, huh? Why am I not shocked? Why are we not shocked?
To a boy named Jasper, killed her mom, her 38-year-old mom, and her 22-year-old boyfriend.
It was a girl transitioning to a boy and killed her mother.
After they came home late one night, shot them both with the mom's revolver, and then stabbed one of them because, I guess home domestic disputes and the fact that the mom wouldn't let her, transition and wouldn't call her Jasper. And oh, by the way, she tried blaming a black guy for the murders. Crazy, right?
Well, why would that be so crazy? The highest murder rate of all of the races in America are black people. So, if you had to lie.
This guy, he broke into the house. He's dead.
Oh, the black guy, right?
Yeah. As I said, it's the highest murder rate in all of America.
Got a body on the bathroom floor.
That's her right there. Jasper.
Like I'm in a bad dream, but I can't wake up.
Wait, oh wow. Did you see that smile? All because your mom...
It's the same smile that other fucker had just a second ago.
Wouldn't let you transition. Holy shit.
A frantic teenager calls 911 after surviving a violent home invasion that leaves 2 people dead. But suspicious evidence at the scene raises chilling questions, forcing investigators to consider an unthinkable suspect.
Wow, the nonchalance there is... Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. I did it. No. Honestly, at this point in time, with all the repeated behaviors of people trying to transition and their propensity for violence, I just couldn't live with one. Why risk my life for something that you're clearly so passionate about to the point to where you're willing to kill me if I don't call you the correct pronouns?
Yeah, and the thing is, as I said, why would you throw them out? Well, I wouldn't let him in the first place. No fucking way. But that's just the effect of this crap. You're already starting at a level of craziness that it frightens the shit out of people. Of course it does.
Insane to me.
911, what's the location of the emergency?
Here it is. Palm Bay.
Hello? Okay, help me. Okay, what's going on?
Oh my.
Basically, I was alone.
Guy, this black guy.
Yeah, a black guy. It wouldn't be atypical.
He broke him.
My phone, so do you know who the man is?
No,
I don't know who it was. Is he still in there? I don't think so.
You see, this is scaring me because aside from the whole issue at hand with this person killing her mom because of the transitioning issue and her being angry about pronouns, the fact that we actually have people who have historically called, this is not even, I'm not trying to make this like a race issue, but this has happened where people will call and blame literal people, murderers and killers and rapists for things out of their control, like their race, nationality, because they know it's an easy excuse. I'm just trying to be objective here.
I waited
Yeah, that's because, you know, I mean, you know, blacks have the highest murder rate. And do I need to repeat myself?
Hid in my room for like a really long time.
If they would have said it was an Asian guy, nobody would fucking believe them, would they? Why is that?
I don't even know how long it's been.
The caller, later identified as 16-year-old Julia Grace Egler,
There she is.
explains that the intruder broke in through the sliding glass door in the back of the house.
Now, Julia, you're trying to transition. Why are we rocking the broccoli hair, the TikTok e-boy hair? You couldn't get a better hairstyle. Actually, I don't even know what I'm looking at. This looks like a curly, bowl-cut, hybrid, broccoli-haired mess. It actually looks like she doesn't know what she was trying to do here.
I don't think the door was locked, but I don't think he knew that. A hammer by the back. And,
was it your hammer or did they bring it with them?
It was just by the back. They thought the sound. They grabbed it and
This is actually
broke in the
scary.
window. So
They broke the window with a hammer that you already had in your yard?
With the glass.
Okay, take a deep breath.
Yeah,
You
this
haven't heard
is-
them in a while, right?
So
The mental illness here, the ability to fake and cry crocodile tears to try and set someone else up, some, you know, random person, some random man out there who had nothing to do with this. The deep breaths, the faking of being anxious and scared.
If someone broke into your house, nothing is your fault. Now, I just want to confirm, do you know if anyone is hurt at your house?
Wow.
Officers with the Palm Bay Police Department arrive and greet Julia at the door, seemingly unaware of the grim scene waiting on the other side.
No, that is creepy. Why did she all of a sudden just turn on the light like this as if she was Michael Myers? I mean, given the fact that she used a knife apparently to kill one of them and a gun, I mean, aside from the gun, she basically is. And as one comment said, 18,000 likes, he said to kill your mom over being misgendered and then being misgendered by the police the whole night is diabolical. Now, recently, a jury ordered Meta and YouTube to pay millions for their role in designing and promoting addictive platforms. And they knew their apps could contribute to anxiety, depression, and body image issues, but did not share those risks while prioritizing profits. And the recent historic verdict underscores the consequences of those decisions. So if you or your child spent years growing up to be acting here,
What's going on? Why is there blood on the floor?
I'm sorry.
What?
No, send
Are
this.
you bleeding?
No, straight B tier burger levels of acting here.
Come outside. Come outside. Come outside. What's going on? Why is
And the
that
Oscar doesn't go to...
door smacked?
So uncanny.
With the chick, we have medical respond. We have blood on the floor.
Who's bleeding? Where's your mom?
I wonder at this point if the cops already knew, because cops, you know, they have hundreds of cases depending on how many years they've been on the force. I think this bald guy over here already knew something was off. His spidey senses were kicking in.
Stay here. Hey, it was 10:33. Somebody stay out here with her.
Yeah, man.
You ready? I got doors to the right.
And there's the blurring, of course. Cops entering. Just gonna see the bodies. Crazy.
Oh, I mean, physically, I guess.
I need to know. Maybe I'm just ignorant. Is this how people usually react after catching 2 people dead in their home? I'd be freaking the fuck out, bro. Yeah, probably in shock, no tears. Zone the fuck out. This level of crying to me seems very disingenuous, but although this is...
Yeah, you'd be pale as a ghost, and you'd be, you know, what in the fuck? I don't know, man. But people... I've seen so many true crime stories, and I love true crime, and watching interrogations, so on. And I hope there's an interrogation. I just looked at the end of it, and I think we'll jump right to it because all this crying is just getting on my nerves. So we'll just jump right to the interrogation. We'll see what goes on there. But yeah, people pretend, and the pretense just kind of oozes out of them. It's disgusting.
Her daughter like this over some social contagion. Her daughter, with the proper help, likely would have maybe grown out of. Here's another image of the daughter. Clearly, I don't know what the fuck. Keep your kids off of social media, by the way. The social media is toxic, and there's a lot of esoteric and niche communities that kind of brainwash your children into extreme ideologies. And anybody who wants to counter, well, it was just extreme enough for her to end up killing her own mom over pronouns. So, yeah, miss me with that.
That was probably a bearing a mixer there. Good mixer.
You had to go to the hospital.
According to police records, during the previous call, Julia was sent for a psychiatric evaluation after taking too much Tylenol.
If you're going through anything, I'd rather you talk than bottle it up. Because the moment you bottle it up...
Sent in for a psych eval because she took too much Tylenol. Again, the red flags are glaring. Domestic violence, drug abuser, liar, manipulator, erratic emotional outburst. Why? This is a ticking time bomb in the mom, because moms, they love their children and they let their children children. Listen, there's no love out there like a mom's love. But if you let these things continue and you keep giving your children after chance thinking they will never harm you, one day they will.
Yeah, and why would you call that love, by the way? It's not a mom's love. It's a mom wanting the love of her child. And that's not loving a child. You're all upside down, guys. Alright? You got it wrong.
And then...
But now, 3 months later, a full-blown tragedy has just taken place.
Right.
And detectives must work to figure out exactly what happened.
Very predictable, in my opinion, or at least not something someone couldn't have seen coming. And again...
Now, not every trans person goes crazy in that kind of a manner. I mean, there's some people that take that thing on, and they know and they understand that they have a mental illness, okay? Like when you hear somebody like Blair White, for instance. She knows what's going on. She knows that isn't normal. She knows that she is a guy, and she knows that. And she doesn't try to convince herself of something that isn't true. So obviously then she don't go crazy, because that's what craziness is. Being crazy means that you're living a lie. And you're convinced of lies. That makes you crazy.
This is just one of the many extreme ideologies out there that just ended up in having a teenager living in a house with her mom or dad, harboring feelings of hate, resentment that boiled on over and into premeditated murder. It's nothing new. Keep your kids off of social media if you care about them, or at least monitor their activities. In this day and age, it's something you gotta do.
I was in my room and
wow.
silence.
Then it was so quiet. Silence. What are we? 2B movie actor, 2B movie script, Netflix adaptation.
What was loud? Like yelling?
Oh my god, the gunshots.
Gunshots.
Oh my god, guys, holy shit.
I had been braver, faster. You should still be here.
Luckily, detectives are smarter.
Leah spoke with Kelly via text while she and Matthew were out of the house. But after reading this conversation, something clearly doesn't add up.
You think?
You guys are having conversations. You said it was light out when someone started breaking into the house. But these text conversations are happening at 9:15 p.m.
Good.
Not exactly true.
What, bro, what? If it was light out, evening time when someone broke in, but you were talking to your mom at 9:15 at night when it was dark, basically highlight a lie or discrepancy in time based off of your previous stories.
Maybe it was like sunset-ish. I don't know.
But the confusion doesn't end with Julia's unclear timeline. Inside the home, officers struggle to make sense of a crime scene that becomes more puzzling by the second.
So he must have been shooting as he came in. I think.
But the casings are in the bathroom.
Yeah, but there's a casing there's a.
Right.
He could pick the casings up.
Sloppy.
He was waiting. Her backpack's there, her shoes are off.
Listen, basically, either Julia is retarded and she doesn't know dark from light, or this guy already broke in, but she said he broke in, so she heard someone break in. So either he broke in previously and he was waiting for her parents and her boyfriend for some reason, and then the motive, why would he want to kill them? He was waiting in the bathroom, shot shell casings in the bathroom, then for some reason grabbed a knife instead of getting out of there and stabbed them both. I mean, the story makes no sense, and then you gotta, who is this guy? What color is he? She said he's black, apparently, I heard in the reporting. And why would he have the motive? Why would a random black guy come to this specific address and kill a 38-year-old mom?
That was a stupid question for a black guy, okay? You know very well what black people or anybody would show up in a random house. Huh? Ever hear of home invasions? Fuck's sake, come on. Get yourself together, man.
Mom and her 22-year-old boyfriend. Like, well, why would he do that,
Like, she comes in, takes her shoes off, sets her backpack down. She's gonna have to be shot on that right-hand side. Walks in the door, and then he comes out. He's sitting over here.
Makes no sense. She's cut.
While there are multiple shell casings and unspent rounds of ammunition throughout the house, there's no sign of a gun anywhere.
Is there guns inside the home? There was? Where did it go?
I don't know. She doesn't know anything.
While a search warrant is secured for the residence, Julia is taken to the police station.
She's going to the precinct.
In the care of 2 officers.
Wow, what a night. It's been busy.
Watch this part. This is crazy.
Kind of like add more to your plate. Why you apologize? I get that a lot. I guess I just have a habit of doing it.
Here comes the quirky humor.
Did you hit the lady over there in Malibu earlier? That's where I was at. Somebody got hit by a car. You apologized, so I figured I'd ask.
Oh, sorry, I did it. My bad.
That is...
What? Your mother just got shot, apparently, by somebody who broke in, apparently. And you're already at the police station making jokes? Like, whatever, an hour or two later? You must be kidding, right? You must be fucking kidding. I'm telling you, these people are fucking crazy.
Who not NT enough? If I were a detective in this very setting right now, I would be side-eyeing the fuck out of all my colleagues. I would be raising my eyebrows like, bitch, are you serious? Timeline doesn't add up. Shell casings in the bathroom, knife on the bathroom counter. Why is this guy? What's the motive for this random guy killing these people? Her story doesn't add up. Timeline doesn't add up. Previous domestic violence calls. She's also a transitioning teenager who wants to be called Jasper. I mean, the profile here is almost too easy to understand. She did it.
Yeah, it was.
So weird.
Yeah, I'm the criminal.
Why are the cops?
An officer then collects Julia's shoes, giving the teenager a pair of booties and a snack.
Cooked.
Mom loves these.
Yeah, what is this? They're gonna let. I guess they're gonna get a shoe size. They're gonna try and use it for evidence.
Yeah, of course. I want to see if there's any residues from the gunpowder.
See if there's any blood specks, right? Any gunpowder. It's cooked. If she had stepped in any blood or any gunpowders on her shoes, they basically know she did it.
Julia's shoes, giving the teenager a pair of booties and a snack.
My mom.
Mom loves these.
Look at little Julia right here. Any woman in America right now with a daughter, this could be you 10 years later or so. You're 6 feet under while your daughter's in a precinct crying and sobbing, acting like she didn't do it.
Julia is still waiting for detectives to begin questioning. Officers assigned to Julia's care deliver breakfast and put on a popular anime called Death Note.
What?
The show centers on a teenager with a supernatural notebook that allows its user to kill anyone whose name is written in it, as long as they know the person's face.
Bro, they really put on Death Note. Wow, so edgy. Good show, by the way, but holy shit. Bro, that smile right, I knew she did. Again, Death Note, anime, basically psychopathic teenager has a book. He can write anybody's name in the book, and there's a demon, like he has a personal demon that kills that person. Essentially, they die. Or at least I believe that's how the show went down. But yeah, the fact that she just smiled at that. Good God, you couldn't be more cliche.
Before they continue, Julia asks to use the restroom. They take the opportunity to collect the teenager's clothing for evidence, trading them for a jumpsuit. When questioning resumes, they press more about the ongoing disputes with Kelly.
So they took her clothes because they want to collect evidence, primarily gunpowder, I believe, and any blood splatter that may have bounced back on her clothes when she killed her boyfriend.
Well, me and her would have a lot.
Well, I mean, she stabbed somebody that very well could be blood splatter.
Arguments about things, especially over like me being trans. So she'd be like, okay, you're not a real boy, and all, you know, the whole spiel of transphobic stuff.
There it is.
Oh, transphobic. That was the phobic. I couldn't remember that one. Yeah, you are a girl. You actually are. That's defined through our sexuality, which is kind of obvious, by the way.
She doesn't prove that. Would you say she was like trying to kind of meet me in the middle, but it wasn't really working all that well all the time. She would
all the time
try to call me child instead of, because it's more like gender neutral rather than kind of meeting in the middle, I guess.
Kelly.
Wow, so she didn't want to call her daughter son.
Oh shit, I mean, imagine, just try to imagine that. First of all, how difficult it is. You had this little baby and, you know what I mean, you knew what gender the baby was and all the rest of that, and all of a sudden your daughter comes up with this crazy shit. But that would be an alarm, okay? And now you have this shit going down in society, this leftist, cultist fucking shit, that now you're going to have to be careful to not tell your daughter, look, you're not a boy. Okay? A boy is a boy, a girl is a girl. And we all have strange feelings about having to be one thing and not having a choice about certain things. But we get used to it. There's no problem getting used to it. Damn it.
She didn't want to call her daughter he, him, and then she murdered her. Case closed. Anger, resentment, vindictiveness building up over months and possible years. Mother tries to compromise, calling her gender neutral terms, but the daughter wants to be, I guess, gender affirmed with verbal words, trying to coerce her mom into calling her male-centered pronouns and adjectives and all the rest.
Kind of meeting in the middle, I guess.
Kelly's Facebook page is filled with photos that suggest they once shared a close bond. In a video Kelly posted in February of 2020, affectionately captioned, "My Julia," the preteen proudly speaks in support of Kelly's business.
My name is Julia, and I want to tell
This is
you
crazy.
about
Listen, man, brother in Christ, when I have children, if I have a daughter, a son, I don't want to be the type of parent to have to be a hawk and watch everything they do. But in this day and age, can you take any risk, really?
You know, calling you she, or not using the appropriate pronouns.
Oh my God.
Or not referring to you as Jasper and referring you as Julia.
actually kind of being like, this is going to be kind of vulgar, but she'd be like, oh, you have breasts and a vagina and blood and all that, you know.
I mean...
Yeah, that's kind of like an indicator. I mean, that's the reason why we even differentiated. That's why we even started using words for the one and the other, because of those parts. Damn.
And you do? And ultimately, that's the problem. You are not comfortable in your own body or your identity, and you needed medically professional help of which your mom could not provide. Most parents are not equipped to deal with issues like this. Identity issues, biological issues, and she needed medical help. But in America, we are just, for some reason, pushing this issue under the rug and acting like it's not a problem.
Yeah, and it's the same in Europe, in fact. And it's spreading all over the damn place. But now it's starting to get... The people are starting to pull the brakes because they've noticed that this is really bad for kids, to lie to them and say, well, if you think you're a boy, then you probably are a boy. Like, are you out of your mind? We know what these things are because of what they are. Okay? Kids have no idea. They have to find out these things, and we're supposed to teach them. Oh my God. This stuff is so evil. It's actually evil.
Someone said, main character syndrome. Imagine giving birth to your own killer. Happens all the time. You think your parents didn't respect you, just wait until you end up in prison. This kid is killing me from cringe. Holy shit. If someone ever kills me, they better not be this cringe. If you start a 911 call with, so basically...
That's a good one. That's a good one.
You should automatically be guilty. Did she do that? I didn't hear, but yeah.
That's something you guys had discussed, getting surgeries and whatnot?
A lot, yeah. And she'd be like, oh, I don't want you to sew on a fake.
Wow.
Yeah, well, oh God. The difficulties with that is even worse than the other way around.
Like that.
I mean, that's perfectly reasonable.
Hey, Prince. Yay.
I'm a father. I don't want that for my daughter.
Earlier, during the domestic dispute call, Kelly discussed this ongoing conflict with police.
Basically, the kids get into now, this whole trans, and I'm totally against it. But I still was kind. I was like, if you want to think you're a boy, you can think that. But you're my daughter, you're Julia, and you're just not going to talk about it then. Like,
well, that very statement got you killed, ma'am.
Yeah, but she is right. Damn it.
Fortunately, instead of actually departing ways and getting her out the house, kind of set your own self up to be a target in your own homes.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't, actually. You can't be setting yourself up to be a target because you're telling the truth. And, you know, I mean, it's not an opinion. We're not talking about opinions here. Okay? Otherwise, we're going to have to get really into the definition of things, and then they're going to lose the argument, which they actually have lost. Things are being pulled back, and especially in those nations where that went really heavy, like the northern nations here, Sweden, Finland, etc. They're all pulling back on this stuff because they found out that this is really damaging.
Sleeping with the enemy next door, literally.
As for Matthew, Julia says they never discussed it, so this was never a point of contention between them.
Oh, collateral damage.
We didn't really talk a lot. It's a thing. Kind of peaceful, but like coexisting. That's the word. We weren't friends, but like
poor guy.
We weren't necessarily enemies either.
Poor guy, just collateral damage. Wow, holy shit. Again, as a guy, if you're in a situation like this, please depart the relationship. Don't become a victim. Do not be a victim of a situation you really have nothing to do with because you just want to, you know, have fun with your sugar mommy.
According to police records, the glass from the backsliding door was found on top of Julia's bloody footprints, as well as Kelly's leg and Matthew's cell phone, meaning the glass had been shattered after the murders took place. Though the detectives are aware of this fact, they allow Julia to continue the story.
Why? To incriminate herself.
After a while, when he's walking around, you can hear him like doing something, and then there's like a lot of like banging.
Yeah, basically too many inconsistencies in the story. We get the point.
And
here,
I want to know, is this a monster over here, or is this somebody who made a terrible mistake? Your mom and Matthew today.
You're basically saying that I did, so do you even need my answer?
So cringe,
While
bro.
the remainder of Julia's
holy shit. Oh my god, you're saying that I did, so you even know. Like, again, 2B level acting, burger acting here. Holy shit. The confession. They redacted admitted in this video, but
was redacted. The detectives provided a detailed summary of the chilling confession that followed.
This is what happens when you give your children unfettered access to the internet and anime. She's out here acting like an anime protagonist who just got caught and has to confess. Like, what is this?
Your mom and Matthew today.
Well, you're basically saying I did, so do you even need... Like, what? You're not in an anime. You're in the real world. There's no respawn here. I think she's facing the death penalty, by the way.
While the remainder of Julia's interview was redacted, the detectives provided a detailed summary of the chilling confession that followed. Julia admitted to breaking into Kelly's bedroom while she was gone, obtaining the revolver and ammunition. The teenager then waited in the kitchen for Kelly and Matthew to arrive home, with a gun in one hand and a knife hidden in a pants pocket.
So clearly premeditated.
When they walked through the front door at 10:34 p.m., Julia told them, "Welcome home." Julia confessed to shooting and killing Kelly before turning the gun on Matthew, who pleaded for the teen to stop.
Oh my God, poor guy, he's 22, Gen Z.
Matthew into the bathroom where he retreated, stabbing him multiple times after running out of ammunition.
Jesus.
Finally, Julia reloaded the revolver and shot Matthew one more time in the head.
Oh God. Poor guy, just caught up in the mess between his sugar mammy and her transitioning daughter. Someone said there's no Reddit, anime, or Discord in prison. Have a nice life. Where do you think she got her whole personality from? Good God, we live in weird, strange, dangerous times.
Wow, God damn. Lord Almighty. Yeah, what do you say to that? Amazing. So there you have your stories. I think there's lots more stories of this type in the internet that you could find. This thing, as I said, just came across in my feed today, and I thought, you know what, we're just going to take this right here, right now. Sometimes, I mean, what is this? The video that I'm making right now is an opinion piece, right? But this is my opinion. Now, there will be people who say that somebody like myself would deserve death because of my opinion. Are you for real? Well, you know, it's going to be heavy shit when this whole thing starts turning around. Because you can be damn sure that this stuff is going to turn around. People are going to be sick of this crap. And they're going to, have to do something about it. Because they're not going to have people going around killing other people because we're not of your opinion. Play your damn stupid games, but damn it, you're going to have to dig it that other people say, no, I don't believe that. You're going to have to dig it. On one side to say, oh, be tolerant, but then to be disintolerant. I mean, you can't be more intolerant. You know, than to go and kill your fucking parents because they say, no, we're not going to pay for your transgender surgery, or no, we're not going to take this to be real. No. Wow. You want special rights, whereas if you're a human being, you don't need anything else but human rights, do you? You wouldn't need women's rights. Are women not humans? You wouldn't need trans rights or gay rights. Are they not human? Well then the other part people are right about this, aren't you? To say that you're not human. I wouldn't even go that far. I would say you're a liar. You're out of your mind and you're just a liar. Well, we're going to conclude this video here. I'm going to leave the links in the description to the videos that I've played so that you can check them out for yourself. Because I skipped over this and that and the other. But just to make sure that you can find them. And if you want to go on from there and have a look at more of these type of cases, because obviously you'll find them then, you're welcome to it. So, all that's left to do is to say, God bless you all. Have a good one. Till next time. Bye-bye.